Hello everyone, welcome back. It's more Spire II. I'm playing the Necrobinder. The region is kind of falling behind in Ascensions here for me, but I just don't want to play the region. His like focus on stars seems a little bit uninteresting. I mean, I don't really. I feel like Silent is strongest, by the way, for what it's worth, or at least I'm best at playing them. But Necrobinder is good, and I'd like to continue getting better at them. So, I don't know, upgrade a card is fine, but Silver Crucible, right? Stone Humidifier, I can't... What character would you ever take... What would have to happen in Act 1? I mean, I guess it isn't just Act 1, is it? It's every act. So you could get quite a lot of max HP to play with if you were resting. So maybe if there were some Act 1 layout where you said, gosh, I want to fight a bunch of elites, and there's a bunch of campfires in between, so I'm going to have to forego smithing, so I'll have to rest. Might as well get the max HP for it. Something like that, maybe. I mean, I think Silver Crucible is the best of these offered relics by a lot, but what if I just tried to see if the Stone Humidifier is any good? Right? Try to take like 3 elites like this, maybe, or and 3 rests. Like it's a lot of max HP. You know, I hadn't really thought about just how much you can get out of this. You're giving up smithing, which is very serious. Or at any rate, you're smithing less. But let's say you rest at 2 rest sites per act. That's 30 max HP. Which, by the way, since you're resting, is based on your max HP, it's also making each of your rests better. I think this relic is probably horrible. Like, that's my assessment of it. But I'm going to have to try it at least once to find out, and this seems like a good game to try it out. Oh, I thought there were multiple elites here. There aren't really, huh? I mean, I can get to 2. I don't know if you even can get more than 2 in this act. I guess, yeah, you could get 4, but I mean, come on, right? That's ridiculous. This guy's too early. There's nothing good leading into him. There's no campfires nearby. And if you don't want to go through these guys, I mean, like, I don't know, you could do this. Take that elite, 1 campfire, and then 2 more elites. Doesn't seem good. So, I don't know. I think I'll try out Stone Humidifier. I think it's bad. Let's find out if I'm wrong. Somebody has to explore, and it's I almost hit E there. It's not like I'm reading everybody's online, the best players' assessments of all the starting relics or whatever, right? So if I'm going to find out if these are any good, it's going to have... should I have struck there? Since Asti was blocking after 1 defend? Probably not. Asti's HP is a valuable resource. Anyway, if I'm not reading all that stuff online, I'm going to have to find out myself if it's any good by trying it. I mean, certainly there is some number you could put on this relic where it would be good, right? I don't know what that number is. It's less than 100. If this said 100 max HP every time you rest, I'm pretty sure every player on the planet would be slam dunking this. So, and at 1, it's obviously horrible. At 5, maybe. If it said 10, I think you would definitely take it. But 100, I'm sure you would take it. 10, I don't know. Maybe it could still be bad. We'll find out today. These are good attacks. Negative Pulse is interesting against Vantum, I guess? Right, because it's a block that still does damage even while he's slippery? Sort of. Yeah, and it helps with AoE fights. I guess I'll try Negative Pulse, actually. nice to have the Asti HP to buffer, because one of the things that other characters often have the problem of is, like, when this guy attacks for 11, blocking for 10 you take a little chip damage, and blocking for 15 you're wasting attack potential. With Asti, you can just block 10 and still not take chip damage. Right, that's sort of what he's there for, is to smooth out your... Is he dead? No, but a strike would kill him. Smooth out the turns where you kind of have to take a little chip damage if you can funnel it into Asti as kind of an HP buffer. You're well ahead there. These are all fine. So Reeve is part of a Necrobinder Infinite. I have not really... I have not played built-in Infinite on any character in Slay the Spire 2 yet. I came pretty close with an off-camera silent build, where, like, if I had no max hand size, I would have been Infinite, but there was just too much junk in my deck. I couldn't cycle through it effectively enough. So I didn't quite get there, but I was like, okay, I can apply 200 poison this turn, but I finally ran out of gas. While blocking for 1 billion, right? So, but in principle, you know, Necrobinder, you can get like Reeve Plus and Borrowed Time. And that's enough. The soul from Reeve Plus is a draw 3. So if those are the only 3 cards in your deck, you can play Borrowed Time, play Reeve, play a soul, drawing Borrowed Time and Reeve. So as long as you have 1 Soul Plus to start it off, that goes infinite. And Necrobinder does have ways to sculpt her deck. So you could try to do that. And Souls are just generally good. So, like, Reeve is fine. I think I want Drain Power, though. Like... Upgraded cards are really good. Souls are good, too. Don't get me wrong. Also, I mean, Invoke is fine, but there's a lot of turns where you can't really play this, whereas just a decent attack that does something for the rest of the fight is nice, I think. Normally at this stage in Act 1, I advocate taking more damage cards. And so Gorge would be the obvious choice. But with Stone Humidifier, I could search, and that would be an excuse to rest at the next campsite? Right? In a way? I don't think that's good. But I could have so much max HP. I could get to, like, 120 by the end of the game if I wanted to, probably. I think I'm just supposed to take some cards that help me take less damage in the elite fight. What do I want? I mean, in some ways, not any of this. Grave Blast is good eventually, but you don't want it early, I don't think. It's such poor damage. It's good for, like, helping you replay some key card that's part of your engine. More energy, more draw, whatever. Or just a... You know, I've taken this off camera when I had, like, Oblivion, I think it is. It's a 0 energy card that makes an enemy take 3 doom every time you play a card this turn. So, like, you play Oblivion, you Grave Blast, you play it again, they're taking, like, 6 doom every time you play a card, and you go soul, 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 soul. Grave Blast helps with stuff like that. Key engine components that you'd like to play multiple times. I could take, like, So... But I mean, it's mainly good against Frog Parasite, right? And Negative Pulse is similarly good there, I think. Well, not it's also good. And I mean, like, do you take Snap? Is that anything? Making a card retain. I don't have any cards I really care to keep yet. I'm having a very slow Act 1. A lot of indecision. There's so many choices here. It's so important what you take. This Wisp. Wisp has got to be a horrible choice, right? You could take a Reap to be a bit stronger into the single enemy elite fights, I guess. Looking at Bardonis and who's the other one? Statue? Oh man, I'm so bad into Statue. Holy cow. I don't have anything. Is Reap even good in that fight? Not really. Let's not roll that elite, please. I guess it's another drain power. And another negative pulse. Like, I don't think these cards are the best cards ever printed, but for some reason, they're what appeals to me at the moment. Okay, yeah. I'll trade max HP for upgrades. I have a stone humidifier. I'll do this like 3 times. Down to 12. Yeah? Or down 12 more to... Yeah. Okay. After this, that can't be right. So what happens is, first you lose 24, and then you go down to 1 max HP if you do it again, and you upgrade your whole deck. Maybe with Stone Humidifier, like, but it's still only raising by 5. It can't be correct. I don't know what would have to happen to me for me to think that. God, the block on this sucks. To think that I should go down to 1 HP and upgrade my whole deck. Like, how good could my deck be that I'd be like, oh, I'll just never take damage again? But that's only true if I get to upgrade all my cards. Just hard to believe, you know? Oh, I didn't want you. I have no potions. Okay, this might be the end of my run here. Oh, should I have doomed it? I don't think so. I think I want to try to actually kill it with damage, but... Yeah, actually, I don't think that's realistic. Because I'm going to be playing negative pulses to block anyway, right? So I should have played negative pulse, then strike, then drain power. So I missed... Well, no, because a single slow card doesn't actually increase the damage of strike, right? It's still just 6. So I think I'm going to have to rely on some Doom, and the order didn't end up actually mattering. Oh. If I'd played both strikes, I could have upgraded both of them. That's a good point. Playing an upgraded card before a drain power is a little bad. Okay, my discard pile is full. More appropriately, my deck is empty. The discard pile could accept more cards, but I don't have any more to put in there, really. How are we looking? I mean, I guess it's obvious we play a strike, right? It does more damage. Ow. I don't know if I can live through this turn. I need to get in on a single attack, maybe? Maybe I could get away with that? I need to block at least 16, though. So I can't. Right? 14, I'm at 22 this way. Yeah, well, I upgraded one too many cards, I guess. There's no way that's lethal. 28, even with a little slow, is not going to do it. I mean, you're dead, but not before I die. Yeah, I mean, could have just rested here, I guess. Feels bad to rest at when you're already at full HP. I discovered the stone humidifier. Very funny. Right, let's run that back. Well, I found out. The relic sucks. You need more help in Act 1 than that, I guess. I'm not eager to try it out again. Lost Coffer and New Leaf are both totally fine. What are we doing? Pretty strong path through here. And I don't think you want to hit a shop early. Well, a potion for this elite might be nice. And if you do like this, you don't have enough cards for the elite, right? Oh, well, you know, I can take a card reward and a card. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Love Scourge. No escape is a win condition on its own. But drawing cards is really nice. I mean, you could take no escape first because it's an uncommon. If you wanted. And just plan to get Scourge eventually. Or other Doom cards, but I think Scourge is so much better in the early game that it's probably right. I would love it if we could draw some attacks. Ha. Not like this. I guess I could have spent an energy potion to not take 2 damage here. Seems bad. Sculpting Strike. I mean, I don't quite understand like the deck that Parse is good for. It's okay draw, right? It's skim, but ethereal. But I mean, I guess it plays into cards that care about ethereal. Like, I just don't see at what point you're saying, okay, I'm done parsing. Let's exhaust it. I think it's more like, okay, well, I don't want parse right now, but I don't want to exhaust it, but I have to play it if I want to keep it. It just seems like worse than skim most of the time, unless you care a lot about ethereal. I kind of like Sculpting Strike. I think this might be a horrible card. Is the problem. I just have dreams of like, oh, wouldn't it be nice to set up some infinite someday, and cards like Sculpting Strike can help you do that. Drain Power is more damage, and upgrading 2 cards has got to be better on average than removing 1. Maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. Let's try it. It does, you know, play well into Any ethereal synergies, I guess. I shouldn't have played that strike. What am I thinking? I was like, oh, I drew another attack. I'll play it. But I should have played this one first, and then maybe it would have made more sense to bodyguard instead of playing the strike. Now I don't have the choice of bodyguard, skulking strike. Right, it might have been nice to exhaust the strike, for example. He usually attacks for a decent chunk. I think I want... Yeah, I just missed some damage and missed a good exhaust there. Looks like I'm probably not going to get punished here. Yes, this is lethal, and I don't take damage. See you later, you stupid beetle. So? Maybe? High five is pretty decent for group fights, I guess. Maybe I want that instead of so. They serve a similar purpose, but this is more powerful. But retain is so good. And I think I'm doing okay. I don't have to take a... I'm doing okay for damage. I can take some elite, events. I don't have to take this guy. Yeah, of course. Class cards. I love Grave Warden. And I don't have any other block. I could take another Scourge, but let's grab a block card. I am not a believer in the bird egg. Ha ha ha. Here we are again. I mean, heal 20 and then upgrade a card of my choice does seem better than, like... Yeah, okay. Upgrade the card draw that also does damage-ish. I mean, it applies Doom. Okay, this should be, hopefully, a much better fight than last time. Because of the potions. I thought I would have to choose, but there was only one to add it to. So it chose for me. What the hell is this, bro? Where are my cards? Well, maybe I don't... let's not... No need to throw it before I draw. Let's see what happens. I assume I will want to throw it. Probably popping both potions here. That's my biggest attack. Okay. So 18, huh? I think another defend is still good. And then it's this attack, cutting a strike, and this. Order? Do I want to shuffle something back in? Bodyguard is an okay card. It's probably good even, right? Because it's block and potentially damage. I I wish I had cards other than strikes and defense in my deck sometimes. God, 7 damage cannot be worth it. But, you know, the week is going to run out eventually. I can't just do nothing. The plan is to do more next turn, right? And now, I mean, it's so bad in here. Can I do 18? Even if it means I take full damage this turn? Maybe. Because I really don't want to let you have another turn. 9 and 7, is this a joke? Mm, 30% of 6, yeah, is only 1 still. So I literally can't kill you this turn. So I should try to get into a position where this is lethal, keeping in mind that I also have a So in hand next turn. God, this guy is killing me, and it's not. I don't even have tougher enemies yet. I have to do 18 over the course of a couple turns. So, next turn, if I play like a soul and 2 attacks, that would do it, right? So, I can afford to play a block next turn. Even if I play one this turn. So I don't really see any particular advantage to attacking this turn. Got a really good card because it's damage and block, although I think it doesn't matter. I still have to play all the attacks, right? Yeah. I need to come up with 18. So... Alright, I mean, I've had worse fights, I guess, but this was not a good one, I don't think. Well, I mean, actually, my health is still 40. I went in there at 73, though. So I did take 33 damage. What was it I was trying to build towards? I mean, who knows, right? It's just like whatever you get. I think energy is pretty cool. I have a couple of attacks, but it's kind of funny. We're offered the choice between a power that loves for you to attack and one that hates for you to attack. This makes So and Sculpting Strike and all my strikes much worse, but I could just not play them. Yeah, energy is pretty cool. Pretty nice Akabeko, huh? Bet you didn't see that coming, you stupid little slimes. Sadly, Strike is not lethal now. But it doesn't matter. He's dead. No escape with Scourge. I mean, that's a plan. I think it's a good plan. Upgrading Grey Warden is really strong. What are the elites I might face here? There's the Frog Parasite and Berdanis. I still don't feel especially good about any of those, to be honest. At least against Frog Parasite I have So, but it's not going to win the fight by itself. Berdanis we're trying to Scourge out, maybe? Okay. I mean, I could not take the elite. I could take another campfire first. Strength should be very bad for me, but I also don't really want to lose the 7. I mean, I guess I need the gold. So, I mean, I'm definitely not taking these... I'm not taking 2 elites in a row, so I guess I want this. And then the question is, can I live through a fight if I smith here? With a fight against an elite. I think I need to rest. And then if the fight goes very well, I can smith at the boss. The deck just does not seem very good. I don't think we're gonna get super far, you know. Yeah, great. 10 Doom. What a world. Would have much rather had a Scourge. Oh, I can make the infections ethereal for what it's worth. I am happy to take 2 damage here to get Friendship into play. Yeah, 2 strikes would not have killed him. 2 strikes and a fire potion would kill him, but he'd still get to do his... he'd get his turn. I don't know. It's really nice to kill this guy before he gets the extra infections in, if you can. Wow, nice draw. Yeah, wasting all the Doom, but I don't want those infections, and I want an excuse to play this So. Well, it has Retain. I guess I can wait. On the other hand, all I get out of it is that this turn I get to play a strike. I'd rather spend the energy next turn on an actual good card, I guess. Or nothing. I could play nothing. With all that energy I saved. $16 Doom is crazy. Two strikes kills this guy, or I guess strike plus sculpting strike. And then I can afford to defend, maybe? Do I want to draw more infections? I think maybe I just play the cards in my hand and take 3. Okay, Asti, I need you. All right. I could have smithed, it turns out. Spirit of Ash. I don't have a lot of ethereal cards, do I? I don't have any. Okay. The other 2 cards are all pretty playable, I think. Countdown, yeah, I mean, Death Store could be a lot of block on turns when I'm applying Doom, but I can't do that reliably. If I do this, all of my Doom synergies are just online for free. Oh, hello. Oh, see you later? Oh, phew. I thought I had miscounted and he wasn't doomed. Or had misread the labels. Got a 16 and a 15 confused or something. Defy is stupendous, right? And I would still welcome more block, I believe. I've pretty much only added Grave Warden? Yeah. Okay. One other advantage, by the way, of resting before that fight, that elite fight, was, you know, I could smith the card I got from it if I wanted. I could smith this. Or Defy. 2 turns of weak is really nice. Is it better than like 3 extra Doom every turn, which compounds with no escape? I think probably not. Maybe it's better against like other fights, but for this fight, it seems like the choice. Okay. Can I get some block? I mean, I think I'm not playing a Swift Potion because the cards in my hand are fine for the current turn. I think I will forge them. Well, Countdown's already upgraded. We basically just upgrading No Escape for a little bit of extra Doom. And the damage on these cards doesn't matter because he's slippery, so I guess there's not much reason. Oh no, my vigor! Yeah, it's a lot of damage. I'm not playing, so I don't think I want to have to draw this again, basically. Maybe I should have played a Swift Potion just to get another card. Sculpting Strike the Wounds. I didn't even think about that. You know what? I guess this is fine, because now I get to put some slightly irrelevant weak on him. It's not, like, amazing, but it's fine. Okay, the Doom is really... No Escape is crazy. It's so much Doom over longish fights. I don't even think there's much reason to try to break his Slippery? Like, but do I just play a defend to save Asti 1 HP? I don't think so. Damaging him might matter. Although it seems like it probably won't, it might. Oh, he's just... I can kill him this turn if I want, huh? Well, saving Asti the 1 HP would have saved me 1 HP, I guess. Well, that's the plan. Okay. There's Oblivion, the card I mentioned earlier. There's also Time's Up. What exactly are you taking this for? It's basically so they don't get a turn when they would be doomed. Or, like, if you have them half dead to doom, you Time's Up and then at the end of turn they die, but they still get their own turn. That's probably better than using it to just have them fully doomed but not let them take a turn. I mean, either one of them is possible, but neither one seems amazing. I think I'll take Oblivion. I don't really care for Goopy Defends. They're okay. Actually, I mean, if I had been trying to set up an infinite, I suppose Goopy Defends help with that as well, but I'm not really. Helps a lot with consistency and with the early part of a fight, I guess, right? Say in like Act 3, or by the time you get the Act 2 boss, your defends are blocking for like 10, and then they get out of the way so you can do the real engine-y stuff of your deck. Certainly it's strong. I like Pael's Tears, although I usually end up messing it up in several combats, forgetting to save the energy when there was no reason to spend it in the first place. Just like, oh, I'll play a strike. Oops, I'm out. I'm down to 0 energy. So like, the way... It looks like Pael's Tears is insane because it gives you 2 extra energy, right? Per turn. But really, it's like 1 extra energy per turn. Because you are... In order to keep it going, you have to keep not spending 1 energy. So it's like 1 energy per turn, except that additionally, your final turn gets to borrow 1 energy from your first turn. Which is generally bad. Of course, you'd rather have the energy up front. But it is a lot like 1 energy per turn if you can stomach a weaker first turn. Which sometimes I can. I mean, the extra draw is great too, don't get me wrong. It's just very simple, draw an extra card. Anything up here that should influence me? Not really. What would happen if one of your defends were already enchanted with, like, Nimble? I assume the Tears would, or the Claw would not apply? It would fail to do that? Interesting. I'm going to go for the energy. I could be wrong on this. I should have looked at the map, I guess. We should hit a shop. This one looks pretty good. Sure. So here, for example, I should remember not to play my strike. I get the extra energy. I guess you just play this. No, I want to save the so... Well, do I? It's better spent to work on his block so that you get to stun him, right? Like, doing damage to him is not that exciting, and I don't want to waste the vigor. So, it's a little worse because, hey, now I don't get the strength, but... Or I'll have less strength when I sow, that is. So this does less damage. Order? My strikes are absolutely horrible. I can't break his block here. But I should make a start of it, I think. So that I can try to finish it next turn. I did forget that I already had... Friendship when I took the energy relic. Maybe I was supposed to take cards for that reason. Get block broke, buddy. Actually, should I not? I can just block, right? Well, I mean, I could. I would take 3 damage. Or spend my Pael energy. But it would mean I could break his block easily next turn to stun him. I think that's actually worth it. Let's just cash out the Pael energy. So that I can easily stun him next turn and then have a plan to finish him off. Could I do 25? Not at the moment. Okay, and now I can get back on the energy train. I thought for some reason he'd still be stunned this turn. I don't know why. It's not how it works. But it's fine, obviously. You can do a lot when you have 6 energy. It's kind of wild. Negative Pulse, just an okay block card that applies Doom? Sure. Pretty good here. Anybody almost dead over there? Yeah, I could no escape one of you. How much does it cost to block? I need block 18. So it's playing everything, basically. That's fine. I don't mind getting off the Pael train for a minute, I think, to make sure one of these guys dies. Who should it be that dies? Of the people with extra strength, you have more HP. But you might choose to buff strength again, whereas you're definitely attacking. So I think we go here. Oh. I didn't realize that was exactly lethal. I thought it was going to be lethal on either of them. Well, I'm glad I aimed here then. Oh, it's 5 per every 10, isn't it? Of course. What am I... Yeah. And they didn't have 10 Doom. Okay, well that was the correct play for the wrong reason. You have 11, you have 12. And also more strength. Just need to find some blocks, please. Thank you. I don't think I took damage in that fight, right? Ooh, Grave Blast. I was talking about the Grave Blast Oblivion synergy. I think it is a pretty big deal, actually. I don't really want Severance. Bro, I don't really want to fight. Do I? I mean, it's pretty early in the act. I'd have to take the key with me all the way to Act 3. Yeah, you can have it. I'm heading to a shop very soon. Just give me the money. Play power, draw a card. I have 1 power. No, I have 2 powers at the moment. 1, 2. So that's 2 cards per combat, probably. That's powerful. Well, you have no potions gain dex. I don't think I need another countdown. That's out of the question. What's Equilibrium weighing, anyway, in this art? Oh, like 1 cannonball against 4? Huh. Okay. I don't know what these are supposed to be. Is that important? Are they just supposed to be unknown orbs? So, like, T-set, chess piece, both seem pretty good. Let's just take those. And then figure out what I can afford. It looks like I can afford to remove a strike and buy a card. More negative pulse, I guess. Oh, I guess because the card rebate, the Lucky Fish rebate, like it would have been better to buy the card first in some cases. As it turns out here, it's fine. I don't need the rebate to buy more stuff. Unless maybe I wanted to get, like, Blight Strike and another card. Then, but even so, I don't think so. I mean, Capture Spirit is good. I think. You like souls, right? But I think just a block that dooms them is pretty good. It's gonna take a while to doom these idiots, I guess. Oh, I shouldn't have played that at all because of Pael's Tears. Well, but I wanted to find a better block. I don't know. Let's get on this energy train first, I think. It's sort of leaving the station, whereas Pael will be friends. Oh, order. Pael will be friends with me whenever I want. That card I have to have in hand. Maybe it should have been so. I don't know. I don't... With retained cards, I love to retain them because I don't want to have to draw them again, you know? Turns out I'm going to draw it again. And in exchange, I'll never have to draw that strike. Ha! Oblivion doesn't quite work. Okay. Let's do it this way. Because it wouldn't just counteract the first instance of Doom, it would counteract the Oblivion. So by playing it this way, I get at least a little bit of Doom on him. Am I still looking for more block? I sure am. Oh, there's none. Great. You know what? I should just taken a Swift Potion. There's the card I actually want. But now I probably shouldn't have played the So. I think Pael will forgive me if I play an actual card here. God, this is going to draw me cards again, isn't it? I'm going to waste the card draw like the biggest dummy in the world. Okay. Yeah. At least it's not that good a card. These guys never scale their strength, they just do this forever? Seems like you could have a better plan to me. I mean, these are the best cards I could have right now, I guess. No need to play a soul. It feels bad to be like, oh yeah, multiple turns in a row now, I haven't gotten the Pael energy. But, you know, you don't... Part of the benefit of this Pael energy is you do actually get 2 per turn, not just 1. And you can spend it all if it's appropriate. And, you know, here, 4 energy per turn seems to be doing just fine. Right? Play three blocks and then just, like, murder this guy. Who needs more energy? He looks pretty funny when he's getting doomed. Afterlife is fine, but not especially good, I don't think. It's a bodyguard that exhausts. Which, you know, getting it out of the deck is nice sometimes, but also keeping it is nice sometimes. I guess the point is you can, like, play both of them, and then you get to unleash, you know, a big unleash more often. I think it's playable, but not really what I'm trying to do. Oh, I don't like this fight. Hello? I don't have any defense? I mean, I have one. I'd really like you to be doomed. Can I do that? 7. How many 3s do I need? A lot. 5. Not gonna happen. But I could pulse for 7... and strike? Oh! It's only 1 strike. I see. Because of Vigor, I can kill you with just negative pulse and a strike. Okay, so I guess I can doom you then instead. Oh, I should have done this first. No, I should not do it first. Because I want to have all my strength. And I'm wasting a draw. Awkward turn to order, but I mean, this fight sucks. Well, I guess it's better to play this. Can I finally full block this guy, do you think? Yes, just barely. Oh, draw last, idiot. Okay, well. I think playing this is better than getting an energy next turn. Yeah. Oh, order. I could have gotten so much more Doom on him. More Grave Blasts? I kind of think one is plenty. You might want more later, but right now I don't really. I was hoping to smith something here, but kind of looks like I need a rest. Some of these elite fights could be pretty nasty for me. Oh, I do have T-set, that's nice. Okay, I guess. So I'm gonna Grave Blast that back, but what else am I doing? Strike? Is Strike even good? It's probably good. Good work, Hosty. Okay. And now, do I take 1 damage to keep the Pyel train going? I don't really need 5 energy per turn most of the time, but I guess I have souls and scourges. Okay. Come at me, I guess. Good. Just got to live through 1 more turn, basically. And I happen to draw the Defy. That's very nice. This is lethal? 16, 6, 22. Yeah. Well, not a bad fight. Delay plus. That's a solid one, I think. Finally get a Smith, which I think goes on Grave Blast. Or Defy. I don't think it's Oblivion. Okay. Scary. Don't have a good potion for this fight. Guess I'm dooming you today? That's a great hit. Still taking a bit of damage. I already have 5 energy next turn because of the delay. I don't think I need the Pael energy for that. Well, now I sort of wish I had it. Because I have Scourge. But I mean, I'm sure I'll take a fine turn. So when they die to Doom... they come back the next turn, right? Like, if you don't kill them on the very... yeah. Killing these guys with Doom is a little bit awkward. Yeah, I wish I had given myself the Pael energy, I think. I could Grave Blast, more Oblivion. Maybe that's the line. Okay, we are cooking here, I think. This guy's dead. I think it's pass, right? It's so much damage. It can't be pass. I'm probably supposed to do something to you, like no escape, so you die as well. Then I'll be free to focus on you. Yeah. I don't like what this is doing for my energy situation. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, they do come back. And that means even if this guy dies to Doom, these guys come back first. So I guess it's actually more important to kill this guy. No. They die to Doom at the end of the entire enemy turn. So I hate killing these guys with Doom. Can I flex you to death? Probably not, right? 20, 35? No. I could get you to die to Doom, but that's not what I need. Well, yeah, and now we're back to them all being alive, which is what you're supposed to avoid when you do this plan of killing one of them. Because Doom doesn't really do a good job of finishing them off. Okay, that's a nice hit. Oh, maybe I should have played Defy first. Delay Defy is a turn, I guess? I don't know if it's a good turn. Doesn't seem that good. Am I dead? No, I can't be dead. I'm not doing the math, but I'm in bad shape. Well, the good news is I should have lethal this turn if I live through it. Can I do that? I have 34 effective HP. Yeah, they're only doing 26. So do I need a potion? This is 6 to all. Yeah, obviously I do. If this isn't lethal, I just lose, but if it's not lethal, I mean, I'm dead no matter what I do, so I just need to... I don't need to count it, this has to be lethal, because if it's not, I'm dead. Oh, this is a big help, actually. I can kill this guy before Doom. So I'm still taking some damage, but not that much. Deathbringer, a way to sink all my extra energy, I guess. Once I've gotten the train rolling. I might die to like hallway fights still. Should have done this first. Yep. Missed a little doom. Could have doomed him for 3. Also, might not have had to play the Defy because of the permafrost. Oh, I guess it should have been the strike, because I'm not actually playing the strike this turn anyway. Or, I mean, I can, but it doesn't do anything. Okay, I love delay. What a card. But let's see what we draw. Quietly dooming. Full block. Exacties. I could certainly get him doomed out this turn if I wanted to. So I could Grave Blast back a big block. Delay is 13, which is enough. Although Grave Warden plus Bodyguard is better. I mean, I think it doesn't. Whoops, jeez, don't play that. I think it doesn't matter. We just win here. As long as I take anything that blocks. I guess this is only 40 doom? I need a little more? Oh, because he's weak. I didn't actually... Why? How did he get weak? Oh, this, I see. I don't actually need any more block than what I just did. Great. So... if I could doom him for 40, I just need to deal 14 damage. I don't have that at the moment, so let's keep looking. Okay, that ought to do it. Soulstorm. I don't really get a lot of souls. This all looks bad. Oh, in your exhaust pile. So it builds up over time. Not your draw or discard, your exhaust. Still, I mean it's an okay attack, but with -2 strength, it really is not anything to write home about. Okay, definitely not going that way. I mean, I don't know. These hallway fights are not that good either, to be honest. I think I'd rather save Forge for later. I do want to spend a potion this fight, though, because I'm resting with Tiny Mailbox. I mean... I guess the turn plays itself. It's just this. Yeah, this is a much better Blessing of the Forge turn. And I think you want to try to keep this guy down, right? Because This guy you can eventually kill with doom scaling, and you just want to stop this guy from wrecking your life. You guys are attacking for 18. I have 13. So 5 of the block actually does something, basically, right? Yeah, so this is better. It leaves Asti... 5 of this gets, like, goes into their attack, but the extra 2 gets left over. Whereas here, 5 of this goes into blocking, but all of it gets wasted, the excess. Oh! Because he died to Doom, he has to take a turn to heal. That's... Normally they get to do that, like, the turn they die. That's very interesting to know. Hello? My blocks? Alright, Asti, I guess you've been conscripted? I have to come up with 22. Should be fine. Yeah, I guess it's this. I don't know that I want to Scourge right now. It's so good. But I have a good turn next turn anyway. Am I blocked yet? No, not even close. So I should kill this guy. And then I'm fine. Oh, borrowed time, borrowed time, borrowed time. It's gotta be good, right? I mean, do I have enough draw that it's actually good? Maybe not. I mean, sometimes yes, but sometimes no. We're clearly nowhere near setting up a, like, Reeve borrowed time infinite. So... yeah, I don't think I want it. I think I don't want any of this. I love well, Venerable Tea set. Yeah, give me the energy next turn. And I'm pretty sure 7 Doom is better than 7 damage. And I do want the Pael energy as well. Maybe that's too greedy. Like, do I really need 7? Answer, I think so. I hope so. If I'm playing any attacks, it would be better to play them before Friendship, I suppose. But I think that mostly doesn't matter, and I might not want to play Sculpting Strike, or I might want to Sculpting Strike something other than this strike, or I don't know. Okay. Well. Yeah, and I did end up wanting the Pael energy here, by the way. I mean, look, I know it's ethereal. I could remove it if I don't play it. How important is 7 damage? Not very, right? Probably. I think I just want to make sure I don't draw it again. So, okay, in that sense, I don't actually need the Pile energy. So I could have played Strike for free last turn. Maybe could have used the Speed Potion there. Taking a bit of damage. Pretty sure I just want Oblivion, right? Well, no, maybe I want Draw. Soul might provide enough draw. What's in my deck? Okay, I guess I'll take the Oblivion. I think I should find stuff to do with all this energy. Too bad this is missing the shuffle. I guess I could have been greedy in Gambler's Brew to make sure I draw it, but I don't think I will. Would have been better earlier when I had spare energy, of course. Yeesh! Maybe this is fine. I could pop a Gambler's Brew. Pitch some of this junk. Try to find some blocks. But, I mean, is he dead? 10 plus 35 is 45 doom. At which point he'd have 119. 10 plus 55. So no, he's not dead. Okay. So if I want to end my turn with no escape, Great Blast, no escape, what can I afford to play first? 2 negative pulses, I guess, over a Deathbringer? Yeah. Get some block out there. Why did it look like I scooted back there? That shouldn't. I must have imagined that. There's no reason that would happen. Can block 15. I think that's okay. I don't think this is a speed potion turn. Okay, let's shuffle this back in, and I think he's so close to dead, but he's not there yet. That ought to do it. Yay! I lived through a boss fight. Got my Gambler's Brew back. Okay. Domain, huh? I mean, the card and the energy are both good. It sort of feels like it's too much of a good thing. Right? Like, But it comes with an extra card. It's not just energy. But this is just like so bad on turn 1 of a fight. Because I can't get Pael online to start really going crazy on it. Right. Ideally, you want this on a turn when you have like 7 energy or something. Seance would be fine. Start making a bunch of souls. I think it's Seance. Enthralled, huh? I mean, I just took Seance, right? That makes Enthralled a lot better. It's a crazy amount of energy, which sometimes I'm unable to spend all of, but often I can spend a lot of. And, you know, the more cards you get to play, generally speaking, the better off you're going to be. Now, you can't always hit Enthralled with the Seance, but almost half the time you can. Okay, so how many more elites are we trying to take here? How well would I do against the various elites? The robot? Horrible. Disastrous fight. He clogs up my hand, so I can't spend souls. He has a bunch of artifact I have to work through before I can start dooming him. I'd have to use like Defy and Scourge to get the... It's just like disastrous. The Knight's awful. Who's my boss? Is that Doormaker? It is. Okay. I could fight the Knights. I mean, I don't really want to. I gotta be honest. Soul Nexus, I think I have an okay deck for. So... The answer is I do not want to fight a lot of elites. So, but you have to fight one. There's no path in this act that doesn't fight an elite. So I think we're looking at this. This is as good as So ever gets. $24? I mean, I can't block 24. Oh, yeah, I can. Great. I think I should just block 20. I don't mind losing a little max HP here. It's losing the current HP that's annoying, but I think I should get on the Pael train rather than block for a 4 here. Three for 3. Okay, well that's that taken care of, I guess. I guess I should have blocked. I didn't need Pael's energy at... Well, I did, because I wasn't quite blocked until I played that last card, right? But I would have taken less damage if I had... I think? I'm not sure. Maybe I didn't even have to play the... Negative pulse. A buffer. How does that interact with... I guess Asti takes the damage first, because Asti prevents unblocked attacks, and only if you can't, then you would lose HP. Bone Shards Plus is great. I'm not really doing any Asti stuff. It's a ton of block. I don't care about killing him. He doesn't have much HP to shepherd. Looks amazing. And it's great damage as well. I would like 150, but I don't think that's realistic. In 3 turns? I mean, it's realistic. It could happen. I guess I don't care that much about the potion. Right, if I draw things in the right order, like an early Oblivion or something, or Scourge and then no escape, like maybe I could do 150. It's sort of unlikely. In 3 turns? We just take longer to get online than that. I'm just gonna take a potion. Hopefully. Hopefully I can do 75. Oh, thanks. Thanks, buddy. I mean, I could take back Oblivion, but I don't think it's doing very much this turn. It's this, right? I mean, you could pick Strike, because this is ethereal, so when you draw it, eventually it exhausts itself. But in this combat, the turn after I draw Sender's Bane is not going to matter. So there's not going to be another shuffle. So it being ethereal is immaterial. Also, my hand sucks. See you, buddy. Not sure I can do 75, to be honest. I don't really care that much about the potion, but it is a little embarrassing. Okay, this is better. I think we're gonna get there after all. Could have maybe come close to 150. But ultimately would have fallen short. So this was the right choice. A Dex potion. That is kind of good. Is it better than Gambler's Brew? Probably not, especially with Enthralled in my deck. I don't think it's better than Buffer. Is it? Buffer blocks a lot of damage, but in a longer fight, Dex Potion is nice. Like for this boss, right? I'd much rather have a Dex Potion. But am I going to be able to shepherd a Dex Potion all the way up here without ever spending it? Probably not. And for these hallway fights, I feel like I'd rather have Lucky Tonic. Oh, yeah. Draw 3 when I play one of these? Now you're talking my language. Wait a minute. My cards don't do anything? I don't think I'm supposed to Seance. I think I'm supposed to discard it here. Well, yeah. That's much better. Thank you. Because of Vaku and the Enthralled, it could actually be right to draw last. They're attacking for 21. I mean, I think I'm okay just playing these. And so you don't want to draw the Enthralled and be like, oh shoot, I can't block. So I think I'm going to go for the kind of cowardly line. It's not likely you would draw Enthralled here, but like this is a perfect turn. I don't need to draw something first to see if I would change my mind. Man, taking a lot of damage, huh? Well, this is exact lethal here, I guess. Turns out because of Oblivion it was over, but you know, nothing I could have done about that. It's a soul plus, so it would be shuffling. Also, I know it's drawing enthralled, so maybe that's not so hot. The combat is over. Just stop stressing. He has died. Shroud. I think that's great. We have countdown applying doom every turn in principle. It draws a card. It might block. And on Oblivion turns, it blocks like crazy. Oh yeah, that's rude. Become defied, I guess. Oh, I see. The 6 block from Permafrost applied before the 6 damage from the power, so I didn't quite have to do it in that order. Blocking 9 with a buffer potion is a little sad, but I don't want to waste my buffer potions. I mean, there aren't that many more fights coming. Before the Elite. Maybe I can afford to hold it until the Elite. Because the Soul Nexus has a couple of really big attacks sometimes. Yeah, okay. I played my power because I was planning to buffer, but I think that's actually bad and I should just take some damage. Maybe for that reason shouldn't have played the power. Do I want to do 12 damage to all? In exchange for 1 of Osti's HP? Oh, I actually need the block. Okay, great. I thought I had enough, but apparently not. So see, I can spend 6 power or 6 energy per turn on a not insignificant fraction of turns. 9 energy, or I guess that was from delay. Yeah, that I can't always spend. We take a little damage here, not too much. I guess I'm not drawing any cards. I don't really need to. Okay, so we're taking at least 1 Smith. Soul Plus, is that right? Yeah, it's strong. It's still just 1 week, huh? Silent. Well, I was going to say multiple week is the domain of silent, but I suppose Defy Plus also includes extra week. I think maybe actually that's the upgrade here. Keep them week longer. Sure. I have delay. Do I have like anything else that costs 2? I have that Doom to All card. Yeah, just these 2. Well, also enthralled. Here, though, I think it is a rest. Like, there are some okay smiths, but I'd just like to make it through this fight, if that's okay with you. I don't think I want to play negative pulse as badly as I want to play another bodyguard. I mean, I keep hanging on to So just so I don't have to draw it again. I don't know if that's too greedy. I don't think it is, though. Hey, at least it blocks two. The bad news is Bone Shards is actually bad here, because Asti has enough HP. I could buffer this. I'm taking 13. If I'm gonna buffer, I might as well Bone Shards. Is there anything I want to play before I shuffle? I guess if I happened to hit Scourge, it would have been nice. I played the smaller draw first, so that if I happen to draw Scourge, I can play Scourge and then shuffle it back in. But that didn't happen. Well. Oh, maybe I should have played a Defy here, so he's weak next turn. Shoot. Can I get off the Pile train at this point, do you think? Get 5 energy instead of 7, of which I plan to spend 6. It's basically spending getting access to 2 less energy next turn. I think that's pretty bad with all the slime in my deck. So I think I shouldn't have played the Asti Explosion. But having played it, I think it was right to stick it out, live with my choice. Any big blocks in here? Not really. Take Scourge? Oh, take a Soul, maybe. Yeah. Now, whenever I apply Doom, I gain some block, right? How much? 2. And whenever I play a card, I apply Doom. So every card is 2 block. I have to play No Escape, right? And then I guess it's bodyguard. And I think I'm getting off the train here. Best seance of my life. Okay, he has died. No need to do anything else. Alright, not a bad fight. Took a little damage. I do not think we are death marching. I don't get to draw all that many cards most of the time. Okay, who do we got? It's the guy I said I would stink against. Here's hoping I'm wrong. Nice hit. Blowing up Asti looks like a reasonable play. And then bodyguard? That blocks almost everything. Not quite. Close enough that I'm happy with it. Oh, there's the... There's only one soul in the deck. That's the one from Enthralled. Amazing. Okay, good work. This hand completely blows. I can't, what am I supposed to do with this? Vaku? Oh my god. Okay. I think it's Seance. Just to get this defend out of here. Maybe it should have been the So, but I mean, again, that has retain, so I'm usually not that sad about it. I haven't applied any Doom to this guy, by the way, in case anyone's keeping track at home. Now I still haven't, but I have applied Weak for his big attack. Do I want to shuffle Delay back in? I could play Delay before Shroud. I think probably not. $25 against 30. He's got Oblivion, right? So I just have to play a couple cards. Fine. Grave Blast, no escape has got to be the line, right? Yeah. I mean, Scourge is good, but... That's so much Doom. Maybe it was supposed to be Scourge. Oh. Retain with So is actually bad. Whoops. Uh-oh. Alright, this is Ethereal now? Ow? like 10 damage from burns? That might be the first time it's ever happened to me. There's some argument for playing a soul before you Oblivion, so that the Oblivion doesn't get shuffled back in and is in the discard if you happen to hit Grave Blast. But I think it's fine to just shuffle it. It gets you more Doom, which helps for blocking and such. Surely there's something to Seance. Yeah, okay. I need more soul cards. I mean, honestly, I just hate this guy's burns. That's ethereal now? And it is definitely time to spend this. Not that it's likely to matter, but it gets out of my hand so that I have more space for burns this turn. Okay, he is dead. Just have to block all the burns. I actually am not blocking all the burns. I don't need Asti at all. Get out of here, buddy. Okay, so, I mean, actually not that bad a fight, right? I need to go back and check how much damage I took, but not that bad. Oh. These are all pretty good. Actually, Dirge is horrible because it won't keep any Pael energy. Okay, noted. So Cleanse should be fine. Another way to try to scrub out that curse. Alright, what do you got for me? Yeah, another countdown is something. I assume this just is a single stack. It applies a larger amount of Doom once to a single enemy, right? What is this? Oh, that's actually quite nice. Yeah, I think I must have this. The first attack or skill you play turn is placed on top of your draw pile. I could just Grave Warden plus every turn? Or Scourge plus, or Oblivion? Probably not that good an idea. Or there's a lot of cool things I could hit there, actually. Now this is as a power, this replaces itself because I have... Oh, also Mummified Hand. Wait a minute. I got that recently. I have Gain Peace and Mummified Hand, so powers draw a card and make another card free. It's really good to add powers right now. I can afford both of these powers if I want them. But I can't get much else, including a card remove or a potion. I don't know that I need the potion, really. I also wouldn't mind pull aggro, maybe. I mean, remove strike is fine, but I have Seance and Cleanse at this point. I don't think I need to go crazy for removing. I think I just want to add 2 more solid powers. Well, I have the option to buy pull aggro still, I guess. It's not the most flashy card in the world. But it is... I mean... Keep in mind it's actually 11 block because of Helmet. I think this is worth adding. Right? This is 2 energy, like block 15, and you get to save 4 of it. And I gain a lot of energy. I think this is worthwhile. This is enough block, so I can just save the rest, right? Oh my god! Mummified Hand made that free. I forgot about Mummified Hand already. I was like, I still have 3 energy? What the hell? Okay, great. Well, sure. Huh. Well, what exactly do I want to retain for next turn? In some sense, No Escape is my worst card? Yeah, but like, right now, Negative Pulse doesn't do anything. It applies Doom, but it's really good for block next turn. So I think it is actually Bodyguard. And I guess Strike? How weird is that? No Escape is great, but... Oh, there goes my vigor. But the Doom it applies gives me block, which only matters next turn. And also it might give me more block because of me having more Doom on them. Not more block. It might give them more Doom. Okay, this is a power. You know what? Let's make sure we don't draw first into a curse, shall we? Now let's draw. This won't do anything. Well, it might. I don't know how this works. Because the first skill I played this turn was Seance. But does Nostalgia know about that? I don't know. Let's find out. It does. Okay. Fair enough. These guys are actually kind of strong against the no escape plan, but that's fine. I have plenty of tools here. What do I Grave Blast? Is it no escape? Probably not. Might just be great. Yeah, Seance. Okay, sure. Well, you couldn't even wait for your friend to finish dying? You just had to land on his head like that? Wait, didn't I just... Oh my god, it goes on top of my draw pile. I was like, there's only one of these in my deck. Right. I took... Okay, that's fine. I love it. I love getting it back. So if you don't draw any cards on your turn, you could arrange to keep playing the skill over and over every turn. Or you could just like put it on top and then draw it and play it twice on one turn. Sure. Those are both plausible things you might do. I mean, I think just strike to make sure you're dead. I don't mind if Asti takes 3 damage. Maybe there was an opportunity for a good sew in here, but it's just such a horrible card here. -2 strength. Oh, which I wasn't yet. I was just weak, and the numbers were the same, so I thought that's what was happening. Oh my god, it's Oblivion again. Okay, well, sure. Maybe not the best play, but probably fine. Cleanse a strike. They're both dead to Doom. I'm full blocked. Get rid of this defend, please. Your turn? What would I like to have again? Probably Oblivion, to be honest. Looks pretty cool. See you guys. Oh, how much damage did I take in that elite fight anyway? 14? Not horrible. Considering I said it would be an awful fight. Ooh. Death's Door is a ton of block. And Reaper form is horrible because my attacks don't do anything. So I guess that's a thing. Death's Door is so much block. I think you have to take it. Obviously there are some turns when you don't need it. But on those turns, like, it's probably not that bad to draw it, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't play any attacks really. And I don't think there's anything worth smithing in this deck. The rest has got to be better. Oh. Okay. I've killed myself with Neurosurge in the past. I don't think it's Neurosurge here. This fight is going to go quite long. The bonus I get on turn 1 is not all that important. Whereas just like Sentry mode, totally fine. Spirit of Ash, I mean, I have very few ethereal cards, don't I? There's like a Defy. Actually, let me look at the whole deck. Defy, Seance. That's it. Pretty bad. So I think it's got to be Sentry mode. It's not a ton of extra damage, but it's some. And if I have like Oblivion going, for example, it'll be a little extra Doom as well. It's a nice card. Can I aim my Nostalgia? Well, I guess I'm drawing. I don't know what I'm drawing. Let's do this. It would be nice if I could hit Pull Aggro, wouldn't it? Oh, but now I could have put Defy on top, but I declined to. I didn't really think about the fact that that's what I was doing. I mean, maybe it's fine. And I guess I'll play this for 0 because next turn I probably won't want to spend the energy. I guess the same is true of this one, right? I don't want to spend this energy either. Okay. Maybe I should have made Pull Aggro free? Well, I didn't need the energy that turn, so... Ah! My cards, they don't do anything. Could really use like a gambling potion right now. At least he's weak. But it's still some damage. Oh, this goes on top again. That's probably good, although it is something to keep in mind. Okay, still waiting for my free block to come online. Do I want to put this on top of my deck? Hang on. Yeah, that seems fine. I can soul through it. Well, we're cleaning out all the strikes pretty fast. That's something about this deck, at least. So, I could make this free for the whole fight, which seems pretty good. It would block for less, but, I mean, having it, I think that's got to be worth, right? I suppose I could do this first. Yeah, sure. Okay, I think I overblocked there. 21 Doom is exactly enough, but foolishly, I left myself not enough energy to stay on the Pael train. I don't think I'm in any rush against this guy. In fact, if anything, I'd like to make sure I have next turn to countdown, right? Let's pop one soul now. Okay. Just to make sure that I hit countdown next turn. It would be a shame if it were my 6th card and I couldn't draw it. Actually, because I have Scourge, that couldn't have happened, could it? Can't Bone Shards twice, so putting that back on top is probably bad. We are really trimming the deck. What do I want to draw? Well, Death's Door, clearly. Scourge is pretty bad right now, so I don't want to put it on top. I guess it's Seance. And, I think Sculpting Strike is very bad. Worse than a Defend. Why do I have all this energy? I guess Mummified Hand, huh? Yeah, sure. He should come out stunned, right? I believe. Yes, because he died. Because the door died to Doom, I didn't get the benefit of a turn when an enemy was stunned. Right? If you kill him with like damage or poison, then the Doormaker appears and is stunned, and you get the benefit of, oh, there's nobody attacking you this turn. If you killed him with Doom, you should still get that benefit, but it just comes the turn after. Is my like rationalization for how I've observed that things behave, whether that's actually why or not. Oblivion is back on top of my deck. That might have been a mistake. I really want to draw a card on top. Fortunately, I found Grave Blast, which can grab me a Scourge. I think Defy, just for extending the week, is well worth it. And then I guess Pull Aggro is just worse than Bodyguard Grave Warden. Death's Door on top is sort of unnecessary. Isn't it? Just playing it once is good enough? I could put nothing on top, right? By playing my Sweeping Gaze. I think that's sort of what I want. Is to just draw a random card. Yeah. Seance up a defend. I think I can still afford stuff like that. I don't think playing defense does anything here. I think if I get him fully doomed, he still doesn't die, because he flees before the doom goes off. Very annoying. I don't have that much draw. So if I put an Oblivion back on top... I mean, I guess with Grave Blast I have plenty of draw. Let's do that. Anything left to cleanse? No, I want to keep these. Pull aggro, no escape, I guess? Okay. And we're not going to see what happens if he escapes while fully doomed, but I think what would happen is he would escape while fully doomed. Hang on, do I want this on top of my deck? Well, I'm not drawing a card this turn. So it's what I put back for next turn, which I think wants to be delay? Actually, pull aggro is probably better. It blocks more. And some of the block is saved. Oh, whoops. I should have, after doing that, played the Oblivion, of course. Seance. The defend. I could Seance the cleanse. But I mean, it's not that bad. It's a better bodyguard, right? At the moment. Well, it's worse if there's nothing you want to exhaust, I suppose. But I think defend can go. Long fight. but I mean, I feel like I'm in total control of what's happening, notwithstanding the 36 damage. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that first, was I? Whoops, I forgot already. I was talking about it, and then I just did it anyway. Okay, well, this is fine. Now I will get rid of... I mean... a cleanse is okay. I think a negative pulse is worse. I don't care about the 7 Doom that much anymore. Actually, this card is horrible. My Asti insurance policy should not be set on fire for no reason. If I had a chance to exhaust that and I exhausted a defend instead, that was a mistake. I guess I don't really want to top deck... Well, I don't really want to top deck anything, I don't think. Last chance to Grave Blast. The Grave Train is leaving the station. It's not the Gravy Train, it's the Grave Train? Okay. No Escape would be a decent hit here. But actually, I think... Let's just make sure I can block easily. Yeah. Get me... Delay, please. Shuffle it back in, too. Why not? Now I can get rid of bone shards, finally. Got him? Don't think I need to play anything here. Oh, I'm not blocked. Okay, let's play that. Do I want an Oblivion on top? Not especially. Put Grave Blast on top, actually. It's kind of sick, huh? Guy's dead as hell. Oh, except I can't draw the Grave Blast. Okay. He's dead anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, we got him, we got him. Get sowed, buddy. Well, sown, I suppose. Okay. That took 2 tries, right? I did die at some point in the beginning here, I think. The first run? I don't remember that at all. So, what was that run all about? I mean... I skipped an early... No Escape. Yeah, the card reward from the whale. And I took Scourge, which was great. But No Escape was an important part of the win, and it was much easier to come by Scourges later. I don't know. If I hadn't lucked into a No Escape later, I could have been quite punished for this, but I still don't think it was the wrong choice. It was nice to get an actual, like, streamlined deck that kind of sets itself up. Like, the deck is full of junk. But with Cleanse and Seance, I was able to get it into shape for long fights. And for short fights, you kind of don't mind all the junk because you want various tools available to you to counter what the Spire might throw at you. Got some very good relics, right? Mummified Hand was a big, big help. And this was a great energy relic, obviously. By the end of the game, I had too much energy, but before I got Mummified Hand, I think it was right to be using the Pile relic as I was. Anyway, that's it. That's Ascension 7 out of the way for the Necrominder. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.